All right, it says it's streaming, so we'll see what happens. All right. Hey, everybody, this is Kennedy, and here is my co-caster for the night.
I'm Wave of Babies. Hey, everyone. How are you
And
doing, Kennedy?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm really tired. I actually went this morning at like 9 a.m. to the Honda dealership and had to get my car fixed, and it took them 3 hours to fix it, and I was walking around and stuff. So I'm a little tired, but I promise I'm going to keep the energy level high. I find that when I'm almost on the verge of collapsing from exhaustion, that I actually sound more like I have attention, like I have ADHD at that point. So I talk more, and I'm like, and I know what's going on even better. It's almost like a survival instinct I have or something like that. So I think I can really crush it tonight. So what we're bringing you tonight is the rCraft King of the Hill for our Silver Brethren. Our first match tonight is going to be Della versus Fidelity, a Terran versus Protoss. I didn't check that both of these guys are silver, but I'm sure that they're not lying to us, because that would be pretty embarrassing if we went through the whole game and then we found out that one of the guys was a Grandmaster and he just smashed everybody, and that's why every game was 3 minutes long. That's the only way we're going to get through every game tonight, is if one of these guys is a closet Grandmaster and just smashes the opponents. We did have a lot of people signed up tonight, so I apologize in advance for the people that we don't get to tonight. But we're going to go right into the game right now. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so here we go. Actually, I got to make sure that everybody's ready.
So, Terran vs. Protoss. We saw a lot of really good TVPs in the NASL this past weekend. Did you happen to watch the NASL?
No.
Kennedy? No. What?
I think the only thing that I watched was the final.
Okay, alright, well, no, that's fair enough. The finals were basically... I mean, aside from every game with Sim... Oh, man, CG Lovey, get out, bro.
Alright, I'm starting.
Anyway, aside from, like, every game with Sin and the games with Dark Force, the finals were basically the games worth watching, and oh my god, were they amazing!
Yeah, the finals were pretty crazy. I was really I was really rooting for MC, because I thought it'd be a little funny that that Puma, who won the Open tournament to get placed into the playoffs, won the whole thing. I was like,
cool.
no, I know. Like, I mean, I guess it's cool, but at the same time, it kind of detracts away from the entire, you know, hey, we've got a league going on, and we've got, you know, these people who've been playing for months, and then somebody that came in like 2 weeks earlier won the whole thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
So anyways, we have Fidelity as our yellow Protoss at the top right corner, and we have Della at the bottom left corner here on... Why don't I have any sound? Here on MLG Zeldaga. Let me see if I can turn the music up.
I don't actually listen to the in-game music.
Well, I don't have the music on. Like, I'm just turning up the master
Fair
volume.
Fair enough, then. Fair enough. So, Terran vs. Protoss, you're a Protoss player. What do you usually do?
Against Terran, I'll usually try to get a Stalker and a Zealot out to do a little bit of harassment early game, and then it really depends. If they're going, like, heavy Marauder, I'll try to get out Immortals and Colossus. If they're going, like, if they're getting a lot of Marines, I'll probably tech straight to... I'll get a Templar Archives and then some Templar. Because Psystorm is the bomb. Plus feedback.
It is.
Psystorm and feedback is awesome against MMM. But if they're going mech, like Colossus and Immortals and Stalkers, usually. But that's just me. Some other people might meta.
Do you ever get Stargate units?
Yeah, of course. I'll get... do I get Stargate? Stargate units against Terran?
Stargate unit.
Sometimes I'll try to rush for that early, like, 2 Stargate harass and hope that I can get, like, 2 Void Rays out really quickly and beat them, but... and that actually works pretty well, surprisingly enough.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you know, I don't... Actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. I don't use Stargates as often as I should. I probably should use them more.
Yeah, because, I mean, during the NASL games... MC was talking, during his interviews, he was talking about how good Stargate units are. And a lot of his games he just won because he did insane amounts of harass with Phoenixes. But we do see a pylon down here, down on the bottom side. So Fidelity here. Probably going to be going for a very aggressive opening. Probably going to be going for a 4-gate here. Getting only 1 gas, usually an indicator of an aggressive 4-gate. You don't really need those 2 gases unless you're trying to get some serious tech or go for a lot of what is it? Sentries, not stalkers. Sentries.
Yeah, sentries are
Um,
very gas expensive.
they are. They are. They're like 100 gas for one sentry, which is just insane. Pretty big Artosis pylon right here from Fidelity. Yeah. I love that term. I love that term so much. I think it's like the funniest term in StarCraft.
All Della needs to go do is, or Dela, whatever, however you say his name, is go. If he could go into the base right now, he would see that there's only one pylon, and he would know to scout for a proxy pylon.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he's probably not. I mean, he should. I think the big thing, and these silver players could probably learn a lot from what I'm about to say. But the big thing is, like, when you get a scouting SCV or a scouting probe, you want to stay in the other person's base as long as you possibly can. Because right now there are 4 gateways going down, so it is going to be a 4 warp gate rush by Fidelity. And
Yeah,
Della
you
just
can-
lost a scouting SCV at the Zelnaga Tower.
Yeah, you can outrun a zealot with your worker as long as you have decent micro. Not even decent micro. You just need to be paying attention to it and just waypointing, running all around the place. As long as you're doing that, you can make sure that your worker stays in there until they get a stalker, and you can basically see the entirety of their tech path, which is, pretty helpful thing to know what your opponents could be doing.
Yeah.
Say.
And for instance, like there's all that was there was the zealot, so there was no stalker. He could have kept the SCV in all the way up until now and forced Fidelity to get a stalker out into his base in order to prevent any extra scouting.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, we do see here Fidelity actually pretty heavily supply blocked right now. 33 out of 34 supply. I'd like to see him throw down 1 or 2 pylons. Scan goes down, so our
Yes,
player
yeah.
is in fact aware of the 4 gate coming.
And he's putting up a bunker at the top of his ramp in response, which will be a good idea.
Yeah,
A
he's
bunker
got
will
more
probably
than enough
pretty
to
much
hold
stop
this up.
any kind of four gate. And I just
Indeed.
realized that I forgot to do something. So I will. So unprofessional right now. It's just because I'm tired.
Kennedy.
It's nothing
Kennedy.
else.
Oh man.
My bad.
Yeah. People in the chat asking why they don't see themselves in the Google Docs. Either you signed up way too early, or we actually closed signups early.
Oh,
'cause we
Fidelity.
had, Fidelity. Don't do that.
And then Della's
Yeah.
hitting
Yeah.
the manor threes to try to log him out or to knock him out.
Oh man. Oh boy. Fidelity. Don't drop it, bro.
If you
Don't
don't
do
see yourself in the Google Docs, it's because you signed up way too late. And there's way too many people ahead of you.
You either signed up too early, or like it was the sign up sheet was closed after about 20 minutes because we had about 50 people signed up in 20 minutes, and we can't get through 50 people.
Yeah, we're not going to
But it
get
looks
even
like
through half of the
we
people
are
that are in right
gonna be,
now.
Yeah, we are probably going to be getting through Fidelity here. Although, probably going to be able to let them do a rematch. Dropping is never a good thing, never something you want to happen.
I told him too that I think it was Fidelity. It might not have been him, but I was like, if it's past 8 minutes or you're getting your butt kicked, then we're not going to do a rematch, because I think he was having problems with his electricity or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's 7:19, so in order for me to stay true to my word, all right. Anyways,
Oh man. All right.
he's not
so-
coming back. If you get to the 0-0 marker, you know that they're not coming back. So anyways, I forgot to put the rCraft King of the Hill Silver League thing up on, but now it's up there. Alright, we'll give Fidelity a minute to get back, 2 minutes to get back, and if he doesn't get back, then we're going to have to move on.
Oh yeah.
So check this
So
out.
have
Bam!
have you been doing much laddering recently, Kennedy?
Actually, to tell you the truth, I feel really ashamed that I'm doing this, but my son has an account also, which he's only gold in.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been playing ladder on his account
Oh my
because I hadn't 1v1'd in a really long time, since like March, right? Like when season 2 started or whatever. I have to answer Della really quick. So I've been playing on his account, and I swear I think I'm like 64-3
Oh my God.
on his account since I started playing again. So I feel like I'm totally smurfing, but whatever. It's good. I gotta get my confidence level back up because what my goal is next season I want to get into Masters, right? And then
Yeah.
the following season I want to hit Grandmaster.
Oh.
That's my goal.
Oh man.
So, you know,
Pretty good.
I gotta build my way back up though, because I'm pretty sure I'm
Yeah.
not like at a diamond level right now. I'm probably at like a plat. Well, actually, I know I'm at platinum because I've been crushing platinum players lately,
Yeah.
and I've beaten a few
I've
diamonds.
I've
So,
actually like if I can get a Masters player into the late game, I've actually been able to crush Masters players like consistently. The problem is that I derp really really hard in the early and mid game and just make either way too many drones or way too few and just get crushed by it. Like it's I think that one of the most embarrassing things ever is to get destroyed by a like mass sentry push because you're basically just getting killed by flashlights.
yeah, pretty much. But they got those force fields, man. Force fields are some tough things.
They are, yeah.
So our next game, we're going to skip over Fidelity. Unfortunately, Fidelity dropped out, and I don't know where he is. So in order to expedite the whole process, we're just going to move on to Hyatt, who is a Zerg player. Della has picked Shakura's Plateau. I got to check to see whether Hyatt is okay with that. Where is Hyatt? There he is.
There he is. Delta's actually, he is a player that is around a lot. I would love to see him move up into gold. Always like seeing players from our King of the Hills move up into our higher level King of the Hills. Nice to see people getting better and better. I like to, after I win a match, my form of bad mannering someone is basically telling them how they could have played better. Because then I'm like, I don't even play your race, but I know how to play it better than you do.
Damn.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just said that.
So
I
try it out,
don't
guys.
even play your race, but I'm better than you at your race. All right, I'm inviting you to the game right now.
Oh boy.
So this is
Fidelity's
game
back.
2.
Fidelity is back. But he'll just have to wait. We'll see.
So our second game is going to be on MLG Shakura's Plateau between Della and Hyatt. It is a TVZ. Hyatt is our newcomer. He is the Zerg, and Della is our one-game winner now since Fidelity lagged out. Whoops. So here we go. I'm assuming that both the players are ready because I just invited them into the game.
Oh wait, did we give Fidelity the win? Oh, he did get the win. Oops.
Oh, my bad. I meant to put Della.
Oh,
There.
changing it right now. There we go.
There we go.
Della got that win. Dropping doesn't give you a win. Oh, silly Kennedy.
Drop hacking gives you a win.
That's true. That's true. Drop hacking #1 strategy in King of the Hill, I would say. Actually, don't drop hack, guys. We'll be able to tell.
It's
Pretty
awful.
obvious.
Yeah. So we've got Hyatt spawning as our pink Zerg. It's a lovely color for Zerg, especially in the summer. It's their summer color. Hyatt is the pink Zerg at the bottom left corner of MLG Shakura's Plateau, and we got Della, our one game winner, going for his second game in a row here in the King of the Hill at the bottom right corner as the aqua, teal, blue Terran.
I would say teal. Bit of a teal going on there. That's
So,
actually how I learned about that color. I learned what teal was because of StarCraft 1.
So I find it interesting that Hyatt is moving north with his Overlord rather than east with his Overlord.
Yep, there are actually no versions of Shakura's Plateau where you can spawn in close positions. So, moving your Overlord up top, not exactly the best usage of that Overlord.
He does have a second Overlord out now, and it does look like it's heading towards the east. But yeah, the thing about MLG, any MLG map, I'm assuming that most of the people that are in the chat are going to be Silver League, so they might not know this. Oh wow, that's weird. I got a weird graphical glitch going on. So I'm going to assume that they don't know this, but MLG maps, you can only spawn in close air positions or cross positions. You can never spawn in close ground positions.
Indeed, and I do believe that there are no versions of Shakura's Plateau, including the latter, where you can actually spawn in close positions.
Yeah, I think they actually changed that.
Yeah, which is, oh my god, that's so nice. Close positions on any map is horrible for Zerg.
Yeah, I think that they should. I think Dustin Browder or David Kim were actually saying maybe they'll take